1,000 silk handkerchiefs. Okay, so they were when they were discussing the plans how to bring back prehistoric animal to life, that huge mammoth to life. Then they heard Dotty was opposing. Okay, so by the time they were thinking once if it comes to life, where it will stay. So they are thinking it will stay in Dotty's house. Dotty's house is so big, if she puts one foot on that, house will be smashed. But they are thinking about, she is saying that in my house no cats and dogs allowed. Okay, this is not a cat and dog, this is a mammoth. So there is no rule that mammoth cannot be there. So then Elsie said, I don't mind keeping her with me. So then how will she keep her with her free in the roads? It's not possible. So anyway, scientists will tell, we'll see that after that. So now let us plan how to bring it back to life. And then by Dotty was opposing, no way. Then he says, somebody will capture you, so both of you go. So Dotty says that I don't have to be afraid of being captured. I work here. So it's only Elsie who has to be scared. So she will escape through a hole when Cloud is approaching. Okay.
In his secret laboratory, the professor expounded...
Laboratory.
That's what I said.
No, read properly.
Laboratory. The professor expounded his madcap plan. Means?
Madcap plan means it's mad. It's really crazy idea.
We need to make a giant hot air balloon from silk handkerchiefs and fly it high over the museum into a lightning storm. Elsie, you will need to steal the silk handkerchiefs. Have you ever stolen anything before?
What a question. Elsie is expert in stealing things. She'll steal newspapers, she'll steal food. Her surviving is only by stealing. And to her is asking, have you ever stolen anything? Can you steal 1,000 silk kerchiefs?
Once or twice, lied the girl. How many do you need?
No more than 1,000.
No more than 1,000. 1,000? Give or take.
Means maybe a little less or more.
Where I am going to
Where
get?
am I going to get?
Where am I going to get 1,000 silk handkerchiefs from? 1,000. Well, to do, ladies and gentlemen, of course. Now we will also need a round piece of metal, continued the professor, like a soldier tin helmet. Suddenly, Dotty jumped up and down, looking as if she desperately needed a V means?
Maybe actually she needed to V, it's wrong or something like that. It's needed to P probably. Yeah. But in actual fact, she was just overexcited.
Ho ho! She cried, waving her hand in the air. Yes, asked the professor. I know where to get a tin helmet. Me, boyfriend, Titch, will have one from his war days. Perfect. We will need to attach it to the top of the balloon.
Let me show you.
The professor reached to his
into the
pocket of his dirty laboratory cot. Now we're on the earth. Now where on earth
chalk.
Is my chalk. Elsie looked a little sheepish. Oh, it must have slipped out of your pocket and into my hands, she lied.
Fact is, she stole it. Without his knowledge, she stole the chalk pieces from his pocket.
Very good, child, very good. The professor was mightily impressed.
Those fingers will come in handy when you're stealing the handkerchief. If someone is stealing, people will scold. Oh, why did you steal it? How can I steal it? But he is very happy because she can now steal all the handkerchiefs very easily. So, very good. So, without my knowledge, you stole the chalk piece from my hand. Very good. Yeah.
When you're stealing the handkerchiefs.
The old man held out his hand and she placed the stolen chalk into it. Then he began drawing his invention on the wall of the laboratory, giving a commentary as he sketched. So here is the balloon with the tin helmet at the very top. The balloon will have a wicker basket attached by ropes at the bottom here. In the middle of the basket, we will place a metal drum. Inside the drum, wood will be burnt. We will know why. Inside the drum, wood will be burnt. The hot air will cause the balloon to inflate and take it to the skies. Oh, this is all getting very involved, muttered Dotty. Silence while the great professor speaks. He snapped. Then the pilot of the balloon will fly up into the heart of the storm. When lightning strikes here, he's showing the diagram. This is the diagram. And the lightning is striking here. He bashed his chalk against the drawing of the metal helmet. How it is hitting, he's showing. The lightning bolt will travel along this length of copper wire all the way down through the museum itself. The end of the wire will have embedded right into. But before he could finish his sentence, Elsie did it for him. The memo's hard. Exactly, exclaimed the professor. You are a fast learner, young lady. Dotty put her hand in the air. Yes, he asked blandly. Can I say something? No, he snapped. The lady crossed his arms in a sulk. She became angry. So you, Elsie, will steal the 1,000 silk handkerchiefs. Then you and Dotty will sew them together to make the balloon. The tin helmet this stitch character will provide, the basket, metal drum, and firewood Elsie can scavenge from the streets. Copper wire I have here from my last experiment. It couldn't be simpler. Everything they are doing, Dotty will stitch it, and she will also bring the helmet and basket, metal drum, everything Elsie should bring.
Dotty and Elsie stood there, open mouthed in shock. Simple was not the word that sprang to mind. So, who will be going up in the balloon? Asked Elsie. The professor grinned a wicked grin.
Laughing, with the meaning. Oh, no.
Not you, child. No. No. I need a little person to squeeze through all
the nooks and crannies of the museum.
All the nooks and crannies of the museum. That
copper wire all the way down from the roof to the main hall.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going up in the balloon then, Professor? Asked the girl. Ha! No, child. My infirmity would prevent me from undertaking such a deadly mission. Infirmity means he's an old man, no? He is not very strong. So that is infirmity. So who is? The professor's dark eyes fixed on Dotty. Elsie followed his gaze. Why is everyone looking at me? Dotty asked. Because you cleaning woman will have the honor of taking the most dangerous, perhaps deadly part of the mission, flying the hot air balloon straight into a lightning storm. So you have to fly. So what if anything happens? Let us